Now we are going to add colleges to our Common App. So I'll go here to search colleges. I can do it here. Um, and you just type in the colleges that you believe you're going to apply to. This is not uh, an absolute thing. You can edit this later, but hopefully by the time you have gotten this far, you have a pretty good idea of the colleges that you're going to be looking at and be applying to. So I am going to look at the University of Florida and Florida State. I'll add Georgia Southern here. Let's have a couple of private schools in the mix here maybe as well. I'll do Stetson, and then I'll do uh, JU as well. Okay, so I've added those. If I click here where it says application requirements, it's going to bring up this handy little grid right here. And this is just a quick and easy way to look at some things here. Here's my college list over here. And then this gives me some deadlines here. There's some abbreviations, which I'll talk about in a second. EA is early action. ED is early decision. Remember that early decision is binding. So if you apply to a school as early decision and you get accepted, you are required to go there. You have to go there. General, if you can get things in by these early action deadlines, that's usually just a preferred deadline. You would want to do that, particularly at the Florida schools like Florida and Florida State. You definitely want to get in those if you're able. Information on application fees. These things, if you click this little question box here, it'll define these abbreviations. So Common App personal essay. So if there's a check mark there, that means we have to write that. And then information about course and grades and self-reporting those. So for example, at Florida and Florida State, where you have to submit the SAR, this checkbox indicates that you have to do those. Information about testing policies. You can link to the site. This has information about recommendations. If there are nothing in these columns here, then the schools do not require teacher recommendations. This TE stands for teacher recommendations. Um, and I've had a lot of people ask me in the past, well, I got to get all these teacher recommendations for these colleges that I'm applying to. And I'm not sure that all of those students have done their research whether or not those schools actually require teacher recommendations, because a lot of schools are moving away from that. So again, this is just kind of a quick and easy way to see some more facts on here. So let me go back. Just going to click my other tab here. And now if I click my colleges here, I'll see these same colleges that I added. And I can click here and I can see a little bit more about what I need to do to finalize the application. Because again, the Common App is kind of the frame of the application and the main part, but most colleges are going to have some additional things that you have to do, pay the fee if nothing else, through that. And so if we click again this more detail here, we can see a little bit more information about what we need to do for this. Here we go. Florida State's got some of their own questions here. We're going to do, they want some information about residency. And we also have, let me go back. We also, they want to know, are you applying summer or fall? What are some of your other choices here? Are you interested in any of other these pathways? So you have to answer some of these additional questions to get your Common App set. So that is adding the colleges. And again, you can go back, and if you decide, you know what, I don't really think I want to apply to Stetson after all, that's okay. You just click X, and it's off your list. It's not going to be one of the colleges that you apply to. If you wanted to add a different one, you could do that. You could do that at any point. So your Common App, you don't have to submit everything all at one time in the Common App. You fill out the frame, the main part once, and then you kind of have to do these extra little things for all these little colleges, and you'll do those separately. So there's not like one time that you click submit on your Common App and it goes to all your colleges all at once. It ends up happening in little pieces as you finalize these different things for these different colleges.